Sorry for the way I sound, I haven't been too well lately, but today I am going to be showing you all the best Destiny 2 fashion with the new full black shader Super Black. Now I know what some of you are thinking, what is the point of this when you could just put it on your set and be done? Well, that is true, but also there are still parts on many armor sets that cannot shade, and I figured I would show you all the best obtainable all black sets to go alongside some of the most popular exotics, whilst using as little Eververse as possible. So if you do like this sort of video and want to see more, then leave a like and subscribe as we are so close to 100,000 subscribers. Also be sure to join my partner Discord with over 18,000 members. It is a great place to share and get advice on your Destiny fashion, as well as participate in upcoming videos. And with all out the way, it's time we get into the Hunter fashion. So starting off, we have this set for the Gaia Falcon exotic. Now something important I want to point out right away is that this set uses a lot of Iron Banner gear, which by the way is available right now because this week is the final week of Iron Banner before final shape. So I would highly recommend getting these pieces as they are some of the best ornaments on the Hunter. Now if you're watching this after the Iron Banner has ended, then I would instead recommend the Wormguard set from this season's pass. The boots work really well with the Gaia Falcon, and as for the helmet and cloak, it makes it look more like a ninja. Now you could also use the Holdfast cloak to cast more of a shadow over the helm if you didn't like the cloakless one. Now another exotic chest piece I found to work really well with this set was Omnioculus, with a change to the boots being the Dimospawn and the arms to Prefectus. Now unfortunately not every exotic base look will be able to be all black, like for example the Wormhusk Crown exotic. However, there are ornaments like the Acolyte's Ambition that can make it all black. The only issue here is that the glow is white, and that is the case for all glows with this shader. That's why with these sets I aimed not to use glows for any of you that want that true full black look. Now another exotic helmet I know a lot of you have been using is the Knucklehead Radar. Again, the glow is something you're just going to have to deal with, but I do think that the glow fits this bounty hunter style look very well. These arms by the way work extremely well with the new Parade Vest. Another exotic I would recommend with this set is the Celestial Nighthawk. Again, this is another exotic with many ornaments, and by the way this ornament is the only one for this exotic that will make his shader fully black. Now for any of you that are like myself and love using Aphrodite's Embrace, here is a full black knight inspired look. I also have something a little similar to this for any of you that picked up the Assassin's Cowl ornament for Bright Dust this season. And then moving on to the final few sets, we got this look for the Orpheus Rig exotic, which unfortunately the exotic's buckles cannot shader, but the base version is still much better for an all black look than the ornaments. I do quite like this helmet in this set, so I also used it in a Lucky Pants set as well. Another exotic where it has an ornament that's amazing for an all black look. And then finally I made this more tech inspired set for the new Star Eater Scales ornaments, as the base version of the exotic is abysmal to fashion. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up the best Hunter fashion I made using obtainable armor. I know I showed a few exotic ornaments from the Eververse, but I felt they were justified as they have been available for Bright Dust, plus for some exotics it's the only option for a full black look. If there are any obtainable armor pieces that I didn't mention that you would recommend for an all black look, then be sure to let others know in the comments. And now it's time we move on to the Titan fashion. So this first set for the Titan is inspired by Halo 3 ODST and works extremely well with the Peacekeeper exotic. Now if you don't want to use this exotic, then you can change the boots for the Righteous, and basically you now have this template to slot in any exotic you want to use. The only issue is that some popular Titan exotics like the Dune Matches cannot fully shade unless you use the exotic ornament Mairin's Odyssey. Synthoceps will have a white glow with the base version, so you can use a helm like the Christ the Queen to match the glow, but if you have the Augmented Auspice ornaments, then this is much better as it makes the arms all black with no glow. Other exotics like the Peregrine Greaves unfortunately cannot shader the blue glows. Bungie, please, I am begging you, you need to make an ornament for this exotic. Anyways, I did make this other set to match more with the wing parts sticking out of the exotic boots. And again, I would not recommend using glow armor as it will make the boots harder to match with this shader. Then these last few sets go with more scaly armor. The first one is based off Nightmare Saint 14, which we saw in a cutscene a few seasons back. Then this next one is for the Pyrogale exotic. Highly recommend this chest plate as it works so well with this exotic. Then using the arms from the Nightmare Saint 14 set, you can make this look with the Husk Crusher's ornament for the Dune Marchers. And Tears Wards also look great and will change glow colour depending on your subclass. But yeah, hopefully these sets gave you a lot of ideas as to the armour you can use for an all black look. And if there are any other obtainable armour pieces that I didn't mention that you would recommend for an all black look, then be sure to let others know in the comments. Anyways, it's now time we move on to the Warlock fashion. So just like the Titan, here is a template set that you can pair with some of your favourite exotic gloves. The helmet and robes combination is something I've always loved, and I would easily put this helmet in my top 5, so you should definitely get it this week from the Iron Banner. Otherwise you will have to wait until final shape when Iron Banner next returns. Another robe I would highly recommend for fashion is the Lightkin, which you can sometimes sell. Works just as well with all the armour already shown, and works better in some cases with exotics like the Fellwinter's Helm. I even found these holdfast boots to match better with these robes. Now for those of you playing Onslaught, I know a lot of you like to use the Phoenix Protocol exotic. Unfortunately the base version cannot fully shade, and the best ornament for an all black look is the Phoenix Full. The other pieces in this set are mainly from Trials of Osiris, and I basically went with this bird theme to match the exotic ornaments. The only other suggestion I would give with this set is to switch the robe shader for Erebus Glance, as that will make the glow orange and still keep the set all black. It only matters if you care to match the glow with the subclass like I do. Then I have this last set for those of you that like using the Necrotic Grip exotic. Love how this shader looks on the Death Singer's mantle, really helps the green glows to stand out, and these glows also match the exotic and bonds used. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the Warlock fashion. Sorry I didn't have much to show, it's because Warlock fashion is mainly consistent of the helmet and robes, and the ones that I used in those template sets are easily the best obtainable ones you can get, as they work extremely well with most of the Warlock exotics. But yeah, if there's any other obtainable armor pieces that I didn't mention that you would recommend for an all black fashion, then be sure to let others know in the comments. And yeah, that pretty much does it for the best obtainable super black fashion. Sorry about my voice, I have been unwell. I just really wanted to get this video out and show you all some fashion ideas with the new shader Super Black, which would have now been acquirable yesterday. If you did like this video, then please leave a like and subscribe as we are getting so close to 100,000 subscribers. Subscribing will also make sure that you do not miss out on my next big fashion video. I'll give you all a hint, the theme of the fashion video begins with S and ends in Eva. Also be sure to check out my previous fashion video using the new Insta Light armor. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.